Today I want to talk about using a vibrating massager in order to activate your finger extensors so you can build those muscles in order to grasp objects and open your hand. Hi, I'm Lisa from Injury Recovery Coaching, and my goal is to provide you information so you can be knowledgeable and active in your stroke recovery. There's a couple things we need to talk about before you begin using the vibrating massager. And the first thing is you need to reduce the tone and stretch out those muscles in your affected arm and hand. I have a video on how to do that, so I'll provide a link in the description box below. The second thing we need to talk about is positioning. Now, you can either use a stack of books or I have a couple rolled bath towels. Either way works, but you want to have a platform to rest your arm. You want to work in this position because it not only promotes finger extension, but it allows us room to begin grasping objects when we get our fingers open. Now, the last thing I want to do is talk about when not to use the vibrating massager. So if you have any indications of redness, of open wounds, of skin tears, numbness, or swelling in your arm or hand, then do not use that vibrating massager. Also, if you have any pain or skin sensitivities, then please don't use it either. So let's talk a minute about massage guns. And what I would recommend, a light handheld one with variable speeds. And if you can get a couple different heads, that would be great. This one has just a small spherical head and then a larger one, which we'll be using today. So those are the two main ones I would recommend. This one I got from Amazon for around 20 bucks, so I will leave the link in the description box below if you want to check it out. So to start with, I would put on the smallest vibrating head and put it on the lowest setting. And that way you can go over each finger, and I wouldn't do any more than 10 seconds each finger, just to kind of wake it up, get those muscles stimulated a little bit. To get those fingers a little loosened, then go ahead and stretch them out again. Take fingertips to fingertips and push with your thumb gently, easily to straighten them out. Okay? And then you want to get an object to put underneath your hand. So when we begin stimulating those extensors, you can then have a goal to reach toward that, to open those fingers up. When I extend my fingers, you can see the muscles on the back of my forearm, and it pretty much goes down the center here. So that's where we're going to be using the vibrating massagers, right on those muscles. So I'm going to put my forearm on the platform. I have a bowl underneath that I want to aim toward reaching out to. I put the bigger head on the massager, and I would recommend starting at the first or second level if you can tolerate that, then go up. I wouldn't go crazy on the highest level. And my recommendation would be to do about 10 seconds on as you're trying to reach for the edge of the bowl. Then take off the vibrator, rest your hand for 10 seconds, and then go back and do 10 seconds more. So let's demonstrate. I'm going to start at level 2, and I'm just going to rub the vibrator from front to back on that muscle, right down the center of the forearm. And as I'm doing that, try and stretch those fingers to touch the edge of that bowl. Relax for 10 seconds and then try it again. Try and reach for the edge of that bowl. Reach. If you can grab it, good. Hold them there. Hold them there. 10 seconds off and relax. And then do it again. I would do this for a combination. Maybe start for, 5 minutes. See how it feels. And if you feel any like vibration after you're done, then it's time to quit. If your arm feels odd or uncomfortable, it's time to quit. I wouldn't do any more than 10 minutes to start with overall, with 10 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So limit that to 10 seconds. We don't want your arm to have any bad complications from this. So take it easy, take it slow. If you don't get any results, then don't give up. You're trying to stimulate, to activate those muscles, and sometimes it's just, in fact, it does take some repetitiveness in doing that. So take it slow, take it easy. As you get more ability to open those fingers, then try and get things that you can grasp, like maybe a coffee cup, and try and grasp it. Take off the vibrator and see if you can't then release it. So the vibrator is only a tool, and in order for change to really happen, you need effort involved. So make sure you're really trying to reach a goal as you extend those fingers out. So hopefully the vibrating massager is another tool you can put in your therapy toolbox, and you'll get some benefit from. And if you'd like to, go ahead and subscribe, and I will be doing future videos on using the vibrator for other parts of your arm to gain function.